Yeah, we're going to take this air fryer when we're on our travels.
Are we?
Yeah.
It's felt like a long, long winter, hasn't it, so far?
Oh yes, every single day of it.
Parked up, and here they've got the high barn holiday cottages.
I just wish that the grain wasn't running the opposite way.
You are my favorite place to go. You're at the end of my favorite road. Above the rest, you're the best I know.
We're not going out in the van, just in case you're getting excited.
We're just sitting in it instead.
When we went to, welcome to a new vlog, by the way.
It's been a few days actually since the last vlog.
Yeah, it's actually quite late in the day. It is 1:20. I woke up this morning at 7 AM to get some editing done, and my eyes went all weird, and I've had a migraine for the last few hours. So this is what it just
Still having one now.
So we're about. Welcome to a new vlog. My name's Lee. This is Nick. If you're around here, we don't usually just sit in a van, but
not before long, we won't. We
will be soon. Because we've got on our van trips. We've converted a VW Crafter van into a camper van. So hit
which
that
is behind us.
button. Yeah, if you're new around here, to follow along on our journey. So what we're doing in the van today is I was tidying up this morning.
Decluttering, which we've been doing a lot of recently.
Yeah, and I found this, which our friend Michael gave us as a little gift when we went to Florida last year.
Last September?
September, yeah. And what it is it's a case like that. A little bit of a laptop
But
case.
it's deceiving, it's not just a case.
It opens up like this.
It turns into a desk.
Straps on it, and it opens up into a desk for your steering wheel. It's got a little pouch there to put your steering wheel up. So I've not tried it yet. So I brought my laptop out, and I'm just going to try it, see how good it works.
Right, go on, give it a bash.
Right, so
Put that on the top.
Ooh.
Yeah, you'll have to loosen the strap. Yeah, but the straps are adjustable.
Yes. It's a bit close.
So you can. It depends on the angle of the steering wheel as to how level the pad is. The only problem is the chair. We can't push the chair back. I mean, it would be great for the car.
Probably better for the car, this, isn't it? Actually, no, yeah.
Yeah, but you're not going to edit. It's more suitable for having a dinner.
Possibly, but I mean, you've got pouches there. You've got
pen holders,
for pens and stuff. The idea was, it's a little bit high, isn't it? The idea was...
Well, it's a van. It's not meant for a van. It's meant for a car.
My laptop was going to be there.
But whenever you're sat there, it's going to be when we're parked up anyway.
What do you mean? Yeah, so you
it's
mean
for
I can
when
park in there?
it's for really when I'm driving and you're sat here editing. So you need to have it on your lap. Try it on your lap.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to be sat there editing while on the steering wheel. Because when we're parked,
let me switch.
You're going to be sat in the back on the desk.
I'll come round.
Right, we swap places.
Right. So, actually, yeah. I mean, it is meant for a steering wheel, isn't it?
Yes.
But
a steering wheel of a car.
Yeah, in the van it's a little bit too.
Yeah. See, if you can somehow strap that strap onto something, tie it onto something, it'll hold it in place. Maybe, I don't know, but that's perfect.
Yeah, that's better. Well, now it's in the car. Let's go try it in the car.
Come on then. Right, so put your seat back.
Yeah, it's definitely better in the car, because if you can put your seat back
and lower your straps,
then lower the. Well, I think that's as low as it'll go, to be honest.
Are they the same on both sides?
Yeah.
You can probably stretch it a little bit down a bit further, actually. In fact, wait a minute. There you go. Pull your steering wheel down.
Yeah, it's better for a car. No, yeah, that's
there you go.
Right.
Right, let me just tighten that. There you go.
So it won't work too well in the van, but...
Well, we're still going to be using the car.
Yeah.
But I still think the only time you're going to be using it is when you're sat in this seat. Do you know what I mean?
I can do with it, yeah.
But it's a nice little lunch picnic bench.
Well, yeah, that's true. You don't have to have it as a laptop.
No, you can just be sat like with your cup of tea and your crisps and your fruit.
Let's have a look what it actually says it's for.
Well, laptop, food.
Your Happy Meal from McDonald's.
Happy Meal.
Oh, so
laptop.
That's actually a cup holder. It says.
Oh, yeah. So it's not just for like an office desk.
No. So, you can have it on the back of the seat. Like that.
Oh, so if you sat in the back, that's what the strap's for then.
Yeah.
The strap is for fastening it on the headliner seat. The headrest seat.
Can be used as a laptop to work, so for laptops on the fishing range. Can be used as a small dining table.
It does tuck over the steering wheel, look.
Yeah. Enjoy the food in the car or as a support for drawing and writing.
Or you can just have it on your knee, just here. Right, we're back inside. So while we were out there, I just thought I would try to start Taylor. And she started straight away, actually, despite the battery voltage being quite low. It went down to about 12.1. Just left it running for a few more minutes. The coolant that's leaking from the water pump had actually, a lot of it had spilled out onto the floor. So I've just topped it back up. So it's on the maximum level now. So that should get us to the garage. It goes in, not tomorrow, the day after.
2 days time.
And it's going to be in for a few days, and then we can get things moving then. We do have a big, long list that we've showed you. It keeps getting longer, we keep putting things on it. We need to write checklists to make sure that we don't drive away with the hookup cable. And although somebody actually said on one of the forums that I'm on that the best way to do it is to hook the hookup cable around the wing mirror on the driver's side, so when you get in, you visually see it, which I think is a really good idea. But we are going to have checklists of things that we need to put away, because like that seat, that moving seat, that needs to be stowed behind the door, behind the slatted door when we're driving. And in the bottom of that is going to have an air fryer as well, which is this air fryer that we're going to pilvage from the lodge. But
the lodge?
Yeah, we're going to take this air fryer when we're on our travels.
Are we?
Yeah.
Oh,
because it fits perfectly in that seat. Yeah. Says ordering another one. We'll have to take us dressing gowns from the apartment, so we've got dressing gowns. Do we need dressing gowns?
Probably not, as long as we've got a t-shirt and some shorts.
Yeah, don't forget that. It's extra weight, isn't it? And then these things, even though, like I said, they've not gone in the van yet, they're already filthy. We've not even walked on them.
Well,
But they're Scotch guarded, and it just needs a bit of a hoover, and then we can put them in. And then when we go home tomorrow for Mother's Day, we're going to call up my cousin's, and he's going to put the lugs on these cables for me. If he doesn't have them, then I'm going to have to go all the way back to the apartment, get my bits and bats for it, try and find where they are, put the lugs on myself, and then I've got some, they're going to go in the spares drawer. What else did I say we were going to do?
Tomorrow?
No, on the van. In general.
Well, we've got the extension of the table to fit.
Yeah, so I've only ordered one strut for some strange reason, so I've got another one on its way. And then we need to come up with a solution for the toilet. So we need to raise it up 2 centimetres up to the 3/4 point, so the back of it there can actually sit on the back of the shower tray, and it'll give us like that much extra space just to get us legs in. If not, it's going to be a case of sitting with your legs out when you're with the bathroom door open.
Have we got out for food tonight?
Chips and carrots.
And a pizza. What's in top drawer?
Chips, ice cream, peas and carrots.
We've got all this.
Not to go with it.
Should we go and get some fish or something?
What?
To go with the chips and peas.
Fish and chips?
Yeah, fish, chips and peas.
Fish, chips and mushy peas?
Yeah. Have we got mushy peas?
Oh.
I mean, I'm fine with normal peas, to be fair.
Well, we've already got some, so we'll have to make do with mushy.
Let's go shopping.
Chips, peas, chips, fish and cheese then?
Yeah.
Fish and chips, yeah.
If you suffer from migraines, you get that after sort of feeling. I had them for a long time. I keep hoping that I've like grown out of them. But obviously not.
Usually makes you hungry, doesn't it?
It hasn't today. I'm not hungry.
Yeah, but usually it's not fully gone off. When it's gone off, it's usually ravenous.
It just wears you out, so I'm just feeling bleh. But I had loads to do today, and all on my editing day, I had some thumbnails to do, but I don't want to look at the computer, so we're just going to go out and get some fresh air, get some fish, and
for a coffee.
Well, maybe not coffee, a cup of tea, and just get some fresh air. Let's go. Right, so just to get out and about for a bit, we're going to go to a coffee shop, which used to be in a local town of ours, and then it moved to a caravan and lodge park. So we've never been since the move, so we're just going to go and check it out there.
I think we went before the move, did they?
What?
I don't think we ever went before they moved, or did we?
Yeah, number 10. It used to be cafe number 10. We went a couple of times, I think. So it's a Saturday for us, so it's just a thankfully nice, quiet, easy day. And then tomorrow we are heading back home. It's Mother's Day in the UK for us, and we are going to take some Mother's Day presents home. Going to call in to Nick's cousin, drop his tools off that he kindly lent us, which we don't need anymore. Go and see Nick's mum at the cemetery, and then we're going to go to IKEA because we need some more storage things and what have you. and then we are going to have afternoon tea at my mum's. So my sister has arranged to get some afternoon teas in from Morrison's. I don't know how much, it's about 12 quid for 2 people for afternoon tea. So we just said we'd do that because they're going out. She's going out with the girls somewhere, a little event for Mother's Day. So then she'll come back at 2 p.m. and we'll have afternoon tea for Mother's Day, and I'll give my mum her presents and stuff like that. So that's what's going on tomorrow. It's a gloomy day again.
Although the sun is trying to get out, but
well,
not succeeding.
What is it? 8 degrees. So it is obviously still March, it's winter, but it's felt like a long, long winter, hasn't it, so far?
Oh yes, every single day of it.
This is where it's moved to High Farm Holiday Park, and there is the 10th coffee shop. Oh, it's changed name as well. It didn't used to be called the 10th coffee shop, it used to be called number 10. So we've never been here before.
Looks nice.
Lots of wind farms ahead.
I think everyone like it here.
Let us know in the comments below, do wind turbines freak you out? We've got a few friends that freak out,
don't get it. I just don't get it. What's the big deal?
We've got a members only golf club, which is closed at the moment. Oh no, is it open? Well, it should be, it's a Saturday.
Better bloody be. It's a big place.
I know, it is, yeah. Can't see where all lodges and caravans are.
Lodges were behind us, they're not the same kind of lodges as ours, they're like that one there.
Oh, you can, there's touring pictures as well.
Maybe we'll bring Taylor here.
Parked up, and here they've got the High Barn holiday cottages. If you ever want to stay here, looks quite nice from the outside. A play area over there, a country store there.
Little shop.
Yeah, and then the 10th coffee shop. Rating out of 10.
Six.
Only a 6.
They're not the manufactured tea cakes. They're not like fresh farm. They're brown spiced tea cakes, and you don't get jam with them.
It was okay. Wasn't the greatest toasted currant tea cake, so I'd get something else if I come again.
It was a bit dry.
Yeah, the tea cake. I mean, sorry, the cup of tea though. I don't know what it was.
But
it was beautiful.
It's another example of when they stopped serving breakfasts.
They stopped serving breakfast. At least it was a little bit later there. It's 12:30, and usually we probably wouldn't be out by then. It's just that I didn't get up until 11.
There was a guy complaining that he wanted breakfast, and the woman was like, "Well, they can't cook breakfast and burgers on the grill at the same time."
But you could order a bacon and pesto sandwich,
or a sausage pasta or whatever on the menu.
so why can't people just do breakfast?
So the guy was like, "Can't you do anything?" And she was like, "No, there's not enough room on the grill." But they started the burgers half an hour before breakfast finished. So
cafes in the UK,
I don't know why. It's just
you're a cafe
weird.
owner, just missing out on a thing. I think doing all day breakfasts, because people don't always want a big full meal. Just want, like I said on the last vlog, why do they do it? Why do they stop serving breakfast at a certain time? Everything on breakfast is served on the main menu. It's one of life's dilemmas.
It's like hard butter. When you get hard butter, that pisses me off as well.
Petrol top up time. Gotta get some Dairy Lee Dunkers. I like them. I get them when the girls come, but I like them for myself too. Which one do we want?
Chunky
cod fillets to go with the fish. Let's go with the chips and peas. Picked these up. Gray's Sea Salt and Pepper Protein Nut Crunch. I just fancied them. Looks like they've got cashews, those pistachios maybe, and what have you. Have a few of those with a cup of tea.
Right, we're back, and we've had a couple of deliveries, and I've screwed up again. So I ordered this waste tap from eBay because the picture on eBay had a really wide nozzle, and this is no bigger than the one that's already on there. I've just climbed under the van now and had a look. So we'll just put this in the drawer and have it as a spare, just in case the tap ever breaks off or something like that. And the other thing that's turned up is, just to be careful where I stand, is the other set of clips for the table. So I'm going to now attempt to fit it, and then we'll put it in the van and see how it looks. So we have to determine first of all which side is going to be the good side and which side is going to be the bad side. And then that's going to get clipped on there, and we have to fasten the long bits onto here, and then fasten these bits onto here, and they have to be in the right position for them to poke just through the other side. So I'll probably put this as far forward as possible like that, and then put this there, just so it pops through at the other side, because if you notice, the ends of these are slightly wider, and that pinches in and goes through the end of this bit, which is actually slightly wider at one end than the other. So the first job is to get these attached to the table, put this on a flat surface over there, and then fasten the other bit onto the table. We don't want these visible, so they need to be as far back as possible. So like at least an inch from the edge. So let's get these fitted first. Okay, so I had a problem. The nails that I used, all the heads were coming off. So I've switched to these half brass alloy ones. So the first piece is attached. The second one, I'm just going to line it up, and then we'll continue then and fit these clips here. These are going to be the hard bit, is getting them positioned right. But we'll do the other side of this one first. There we go, secured. 7 nails, 7 screws on that side, 7 screws on that side. Now I've had to bend, because when I took it off it kind of bowed down a little bit, so I've bent these clips upwards slightly. So now when you see it, it actually tilts upwards. Let me just turn it round so you can see. So you can see there, it actually bends that way a little bit. Let me just try and hold it steady. It bends that way a little bit, but when it's on the table, there you can see it more there. When it's on the table, wrists and things like that will lever that off, and plus it'll be higher than it looking down, so you won't see it. I just wish that the grain wasn't running the opposite way. If it was there all the time, I wouldn't be able to do that, but the fact that it's just an occasional table, I can live with it. It's going to be Leigh that's going to be using it for like his mouse, but it's very flush. It's flush at the edges there, and to disconnect it, it's quite tough, because the ends of these clips here need pinching in, and to disconnect it you've got to give it some proper force. I can't do it because I'm holding the camera, but when it's attached to the wall it'll take some pulling to get this off, so you can't accidentally knock it. But I'm quite pleased with that actually. It's just a shame that these were so expensive. They were like £12 each, but there we go. And yeah, just disconnected it. One of the other cool things as well is when you want to stow it, these things will bend inwards like that. They're on like a rotating spindle, so you can turn them and then lock them in. So that's like stowaway mode, so it's not going to spike anything when you're putting it away. Right, I'm in the van. Lee's having a nana. He's still got after effects of his migraine. So I'm going to put the table back where it was and then slot it on and see how it is when I'm sat on the chair. Right, first job. Put this back. So I'll slot it onto the run a bit. Push it into the groins. They're in. That's done. Right. Now to fit the table extender. So bend the thingies back forwards. Turn it upside down. Slot it into the rack, and then clips it into place. There we go. And then got a wider bit of table. Oh, it's just a shame that the grain is just in the opposite direction, but and obviously the more you can see how flimsy that is, but there's nothing really I can do about that. And over time that's going to bow down, but we can bend the bracket back up. But it's great for just kind of like giving you a bit of an extension. Leigh can just use his mouse here, and then when we're not in use, we kind of pull it firmly, very firmly like that, bend them inwards, and then stow it away. Job done. He's up. My little princess is up. Have you had a nice nana?
Well, a nice baguette, Chris. I'm starting to feel hungry now.
You're getting that munchies feeling
I've
now.
still got a headache, but I think food may help now.
So we've got fish and chips cooking with Madonna in seasoning and some mushy peas, lots of vinegar, and I might even put some sweet chilli on my fish as well. So it's in the air fryer. We're just settling down to watch Sex and the City movie. Which one is it, 1 or 2? 1. 1.
I really do need to do some work as well later.
Have a day off.
I know, but we had a day off yesterday.
Have 2 days off. You can edit in the car tomorrow when we go home.
I'd rather edit here now. What's happened?
No. Perfect.
They're black.
They're not. It's perfect. That's seasoning.
This is what happens when I'm out of action.
Huh? So what happens when you're in action?
Things get done properly.
We're having mushy peas now. I forgot to warm the peas while I was getting caught up in the movie.
A tea fit for kings. Or at least a couple of queens.
So one thing that I've been meaning to do on a vlog for a long time, ever since we were in Florida and we showed Stacey how to do this, because there's a lot of people that watch our vlogs that just access it on the TV or even on their phone and don't know how to get it on their TV. So we're going to show you a little trick, and for some people it's going to be teaching people to suck eggs. But if you watch it on your mobile and you've got a TV in the house, I'm going to show you how to throw the vlog to the TV. It's dead easy to do, and I'm going to show people how to do it now. So the whole term is called casting, and it stems back to when Chromecast first came out, a Google product, which I don't think it's very popular now, and not many people tend to do it. But if you've got, for this to work, your smart TV and your mobile need to be on the same internet connection in the house, and if they do, then it's dead easy to do. So all you do, let's find a vlog that you want to watch on the TV. So let's choose Lodge Guys.
Be careful.
Right, so this is our vlog as it's starting, so let's just pause it. So you see that symbol there? That's like a little TV with a Wi-Fi. If you tap that, and a list of all the devices in the house that will come up. So that's the TV itself, that's the Fire Stick connected to the TV. And if you look at the TV now, there you go. So that is the Fire TV 2. So I'm going to tap on that on my phone. So tap that, and then if you watch the TV screen, it connects, and then automatically the vlog transfers to the TV. So if people are sat watching it on the phones or the tablets and they've no idea how to do that, you can start it on your phone and then just kind of throw it to the TV. Now, as I said, a lot of people, it's teaching people to suck eggs, but there'll be a lot of people that didn't know how to do that.
Just want to show you what's going off in the bedroom at the moment. It's a tip, but...
It's cold out.
A little bit of walking going off here.
I've upped it to 5.
5?
Just watching The Martian, which I got with my Google credits again.
You'll be warm very soon. I always get really warm in this bedroom.
I'm alright actually. I don't think the heating's on. And I've got it on 5, whether it's kilometres per hour or miles per hour.
Yeah, I don't know much is actually, to be fair.
But I'm on about 4,000 steps so far. 6,000 steps. I don't know whether I did 2.2, whatever it's reading now, the kilometres or miles. I haven't worked it out, but anyway, I'm boiling now. Are you finally feeling normal? Is that a no?
No.
Do you want a pudding?
I shouldn't really be on computer, but I'm just doing a few bits and bats.
Do you want a pudding?
No.
Ice cream?
Ooh. Yeah, actually.
Ramekin or a bowl? Nutella or chocolate or toffee?
Where have we got Nutella from?
The kids bought it for Pancake Day.
Surprise me. What's going on for you? Are you having any?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I didn't want to double dip the spoon, so I'm cleaning it off.
That's why you threw me when you were like Nutella or toffee. I thought we had like loads of different ice creams. So it's just the Nutella out of the jar and the toffee out of the jar. Thank you.
And sliding down on slides.
Nick's just telling me his dreams from last night.
Horrendous.
Welcome to the next day. It's Mother's Day for us in the UK. Nick's just having a slice of toast. And then we are setting off. It's about 8 AM. We've got lots to do. We've got the cemetery to go to, Nick's cousins to go to, IKEA to go to, apartment to go to, and my mum's to go to for afternoon tea. So it's a full-on day. So, get a move on. Right, we're on his way. Leigh just put a question to me to see if I knew the answer. I didn't. I had to look it up. Who first started Mother's Day? So I did look it up, and I discovered that it was a woman called Anna Jarvis in West Virginia in 1907 on the 12th of May. She came up with the first Mother's Day, and then it became very commercialised, and then every country in the world very quickly adapted it. So it's only been running for just over 100 years. So then she regretted it.
Then she regretted the commercialism of it because it became too
commercial.
Yeah, like Americans would make a big deal out of it, and Hallmark in this country, like Clinton cards, start selling cards and merchandise for it and things like that. And the woman who invented it, that was never her intent. It was for her mother when she started it. So there we go. Bit of
grandparents' day and a
siblings day and a grandparents' day. Although you never get them celebrated, do you?
Not much. No.
Whoever invented them obviously didn't push it hard enough.
It was probably the card companies.
It was because it was the card companies that they invent most of the stuff.
Right, that's done. We've been to the cemetery, went to the shop and got some nice flowers, got some roses for my mum, and Nick got a really nice basket of sort of plants and flowers and greenery and what were the...
It was like... It was a plant, it was a basket, but it had soil in it, so it's not going to die.
Yeah.
It'll just stay on the grave, and the natural water from the rain, and a lot of rain that we get, will keep it alive for months.
Yeah, fingers crossed. So that was nice. And then we went to a co-op on our way back to the car and got a nice Costa, since we had nothing for breakfast. So I had
chicken satay.
Costa and chicken satay skewers, because I didn't fancy anything else. So next destination is Nick's cousin to drop some of the tools off in the back, and then it's up to IKEA.
And then to your mum's, and then I'm going to the apartment while you're doing Mother's Day things.
Mother's Day things. Right, another job done. We've been to Nick's cousin's and we've picked up some 2 10mm foam or something.
Well done. You were listening.
Which is going to go hopefully under the toilet in the van, just to raise it up.
Level with the shower tray.
Level with the shower tray. So that's that done. That's that picked up. Now on our way to IKEA for a couple of bits that we need. Nick wants another plant for the other side of the van, the same one again, just to add a little bit more greenery. And we also just want some more drawer tidiers for the lodge.
For the lodge and for the van, really. We watched some van life videos the other day, and she had everything stored in these little cloth liners, and they're as light as a feather. They're like 5 grams or something like that.
Yeah,
so we're going to get them.
IKEA on a Sunday.
Which car park?
Bottom one.
I think we should go in bottom one, yeah.
We must be mad. Straight in and out here within 5 minutes. I don't want you getting distracted with anything.
Get your clock. It's you that gets distracted. Start your timer. As soon as we walk through that door, in and out, in and out.
Right.
First job, 2 white, 2 grey.
2 white, 2 grey, and that's what they end up looking like in drawers.
Perfect.
Nice and neat. Now we're searching in the undergrowth for another plant to match the other one. Was that the pot?
Yes.
You just got to find the plant. Are you struggling?
They're over here, but I think it's these. But they've only got the display model there. That's a bit big, isn't it?
Yeah, it wasn't that big. Friggin' hell, it's like a big spider.
What is that one? Which says display.
No, that's massive again.
So where is it? This is where all plastic plants are.
Was it that one? No, that's big as well.
That's it.
Perfect.
Sorted.
Our fastest ever trip to IKEA.
Literally 5 minutes.
Literally 5 minutes, because we went in the back entrance, because this is where these were and that's where plants are. So
And
nice
it
and
was
easy.
absolutely dead as well. For a Sunday.
But it is early.
Everybody's taking the mums out, aren't they? So.
Yeah, it is early. Right, we're at the mother's. Nick's gone to the apartment to pick a couple of stuff up. My dad's just come back from Morrison's with the afternoon teas that we're having. So I think these were at £12 each, Mum? I think. So we've got some sandwiches, rudders, scones, tea. All sorts look alright.
Don't look too bad, do they?
Just sling some pot pies or something with them over here, and some crisps and stuff, and they'll be fine.
Got some strawberries for the
Yeah.
scones.
Nick's arrived back and he's straight down at the table. So we've got 1 box each. The girls are on the way. We thought we'd just get ours before the mad rush at the table.
Need a plate. And I've seen some piccalilli in there as well. Oh yeah. I've seen some piccalilli in there for those ham sandwiches. So.
Nice bit of coleslaw, some what do we call it? Pot pies, sausage rolls, crisps, an empty bowl. Don't know what that's for. And
It's just going to go up in air.
careful. So you get a tea bag. Do you want the
tea
two?
bag?
Do you want the 2 prawn sandwiches? I'm not
No,
overly
one
going on
of each,
prawns. Rest of Rabbles are here.
Hey!
Sausage roll with a crisp in.
Sausage roll sandwich.
Yeah. So there you go. Leave you to it. More Mother's Day presents, some flowers and things being opened. Yep, guess what? I've put some of them in our garden at the lodge this week. That's exactly what they should come out like. Have a smell at them. They smell well nice.
They do.
I think daffodils smell of chocolate.
Chocolate? They don't smell chocolate.
They've got perfume to them.
Yeah,
I like
nice
the little
them.
mini ones.
Oh no.
You don't like them?
I know, it's not too strong.
Trust you not to like them.
The vial.
No, I like them.
Oh.
And ours, we got at the lodge, we've got these orange centres
Yeah,
as
they're
well.
cute, aren't they?
These are the roses I got my mum. Bunch of nice different coloured roses, £10 from Co-op. Heading back home, very full of sandwiches and cake. Well, actually, I was going to say cakes, but I didn't actually have a cake. I was too full on sandwiches and pot pies and sausage rolls and stuff like that. Nick ate all the cakes and desserts like he'd never been fed.
I didn't.
He did.
I had a scone.
You,
Everything else was left.
did you not have a
What?
lemon drizzle?
No.
What about a chocolate?
No.
What about a little thing with pink icing
That
on?
slithery little thing. Yeah, that.
So I didn't have anything, I was just too full. But I left it for the girls, they can take it home. So we're going back to the lodge now. I've got some editing to do and stuff like that when we get back. And whilst Nick was over at the apartment, he did some shopping. So we need to have a look what he's got when we get back.
We're back, finally, at the lodge. What a state. So this is the PVC foam board, which is basically like a lightweight PVC board, very lightweight, which we're going to use to make a stand for the toilet, so to rise it up so it can sit on the back of the toilet thing. I don't know how we're going to do that yet, but there should be enough there to do it. We got this from IKEA, plant with a pot. We got a towing iron from my cousin. He got me a spare one, so in case we ever need to be towed. He crimped these for me, these cables, which will go in my spares pack. We've got, all this has got to be weighed and then go into the van along with the carpet. And then over here, he's just emptying the dishwasher. Over here, I'll show you what I got from the farm shop. So I got quite a lot of toasted currant tea cakes. So I got 6 large, 4 small. Then I got, for tomorrow, for his dinner, I got some green beans, some ready cooked sweet corn. We'll just put them in with the spices and warm them up. And then I also got this, which is actually burst from all the weight. It's Indian tikka chicken breast, which looks amazing. And I got also...
Chicken dribbles everywhere, is there?
No. I got a jar of Tracklements fresh chili jam, which is actually bloody gorgeous. We have that on fish and everything. Right, once I can get in, I'll put that in the fridge. Are you wanting tea now?
Well...
You are joking.
Excuse me.
I was joking.
I didn't have as much as you. I didn't have any desserts.
Couldn't eat another thing today.
Well, I'll just have a cup of tea and a toasted tea cake
Well,
later.
give it an hour. I might want one.
Nick's busy weighing things in the background. Are you weighing stuff? Oh yeah, he's in the bathroom weighing stuff on the scales. So I'm gonna have a cup of tea, get myself settled on the sofa.
9.6
Catch up on a Disney Wives vlog. 9.6 what?
kilos for all this stuff, the tabletop and everything.
Oh, that's not bad.
What?
Well,
It is a bag of all sorts.
yeah, exactly. There's loads of stuff.
Let me put it on the weight tracker.
I haven't talked to current.
Look how close it gets to that edge. I mean, obviously it's going to have to fall around and go to the very end there, and then it needs to be short at the back, and then I need to double up on it, and then we need to somehow fix it to the bottom of the toilet without screwing it.
Yeah, to rise the
To
toilet
rise it
up a little bit.
It needs to be so that the corner of the shower tray is kind of like that. So this bit here sits on the back bit. Do you know what I mean?
Just the way you were holding it then just made me think, it gave me visions of the future. No, the way you were
I
holding
won't be holding it like that in the
No,
future, trust me.
One day
When it's full of shite.
you'll be emptying that somewhere.
Could be you emptying it.
Well, I will though at some point.
Well, do you want to sniff while it's completely empty?
Why would I want to sniff?
Because it smells of like rubber and plastic. Not a nice particularly smell.
Nicer than it was going to be.
It's going to be, yeah. Not quite worked.
Not far off.
Well, that will rest on the back, whether you have it sideways or at back, but it's not quite come to the edge. If I'd have done it on this bit here, there'd have been enough room. Almost. Maybe. So it's got the curvature on this side, but it just needs a little slither off there. Right, so that's the rough shape of it. Obviously, I'll need to glue the pads together and then sand them down so they're all level and smooth. But I'm just trying to get the right shape at the minute. What do you think?
It looks alright to me, yeah.
That will provide the same support as it would be on the floor, and then this back half will be on the back of the tray.
Yep.
So the toilet won't be going down; it'll just be sat, and then this we can just detach once I peel this off. So this bit here will be facing that way, inside, and that will be on the bottom of the shower. And this will have like Velcro there and there and there and there just to hold it in. So it'll not be permanently attached, but it will act as a riser while in the tray.
All this for a good, comfortable poo.
Just to get an extra inch in for your knees. Right, I'm off to the van to try it.
Just watching a film.
There we go. That's a stand with all the blue stripped off. Once it's dried, it'll just be filed so it's nice and smooth on the edges, and that's a perfect silhouette for the toilet. I've been out to the van and I've tested it, so it will fit, if you will, like into the corner. It'll also fit flat against the wall, and the toilet will come up to that. It's slightly larger in height than the actual back trim, but the majority of the weight will not be on the back half, it'll be across the plate here. So I'm pretty sure it'll be fine.
Got my phone ready because I'm going to do some comments of the day.
Ooh, that's still wet.
Looks like a good job.
It looks very clean, doesn't it?
Yes. So thank you for commenting on all our videos. It's much appreciated. Please do drop us a comment below, and we may read you out on comments of the day. So the first one on tonight's video is Aid and Lisa. And they say, we're having a guess at what's not going in the lodge because we were looking around an antique shop.
Did we not show it in the video?
No, they're saying, we're having a guess at what's not going in the lodge. Bet it's a ladder.
No, it's not a ladder.
Aid and Lisa have this thing about buying ladders at the moment to put around their house.
They sent us a picture when the decorators had been, and I said, "Oh, how come the decorators left his ladder?" Didn't realise it was a decor thing. It's because you've got a mirror behind it, and I'm like, well, why would you put a mirror behind a ladder?
So it's the antique shop down in Old Town Bridlington, George's Tea Rooms, is it?
Yes.
And somebody says, Karen Croxford says, love the antique shop. If you ask the person who runs it, she will tell you it's supposed to be haunted upstairs. That doesn't surprise me.
We even said, didn't we, when we were there, it's a bit eerie,
Yeah,
right?
That doesn't surprise me at all. And then something else about Bridlington. Elaine Sales says, you need to try Indian Palace in Old Town Bridlington. We've said this before, we don't really go out for meals in Bridlington, do we?
We've never seen it in dark.
Well, we went to the Bridlington Spa.
In Bridlington or Old Town Bridlington?
In Old Town Bridlington, actually, yeah. It's near China City, I don't know where that is either. Just down from Bull and Son pub, going into Bridlington Town Centre. I like the food there, she says. Janice Betts and a couple of other people actually have said this tonight. How's Batty B? Never see her anymore.
We haven't seen her either.
I were over at my mum's today having that afternoon tea, and I said to me, well, I haven't seen Brenda for ages. And just haven't got around to seeing each of them for a while. We'll have to sort something out. Obviously, the third bedroom's been very full of stuff at the moment, so it's been hard to have people over to stay.
They were going to come with your mum and dad last week,
yeah,
weren't they?
The microwave broke.
Their microwave was broke,
and
they had to wait for an engineer.
Sorry, Batman, if you're watching, I'm kind of glad they said they didn't come in the end.
Because we would have had to empty the bedroom again.
The bedroom was a right mess. And
it was full of crap.
Full of crap. It's starting to look better now, so...
What?
Well, kind of.
It's got a pissing treadmill at the middle of the room.
Oh, well, that can be just put up anyway. Shirley Dunn says, my old school desk were exactly like that in secondary school, right down to the inkwell.
Read that one out.
So, thanks, Shirley. Eileen Hartley says, Fraysthorpe, and I'm sure I think a couple of people have said this as well.
It's an urban myth.
Fraysthorpe was a nudist beach until 1994. Now, we've looked it up before.
And it says it's an urban myth.
It says it's an urban myth.
Unless Eileen's been on there in 1994. Yeah. You never know.
Dominic Bootle says Akbar's on the Hedgerow is my favourite Indian in Leeds.
We love Akbar's. We used to go to the very first one in Bradford.
We used to live not far off from one of them.
The first one was the very first. Yeah. Before the second one was in York.
The best Indian restaurant we've ever been to.
We went for years,
we used to take all our friends, and then every time our friends used to come and see us, like, oh, can we go to Akbar's?
Yeah. Bob and Marie, wasn't it?
Yeah, Bob and Marie.
Yeah.
All our friends used to come back from Wales and London, and they were like, can we go to Akbar's?
They changed the fish masala, didn't they? To a sloppy fish, and it put us off.
We've not been for literally years, so I don't know if it's any good.
It was like
Akbar's all over the place now.
It was like the first Akbar's, and it was the first quality Indian, and then others started opening.
They're in
and we went to like Blackwater
Manchester, they're in
Hall,
Sheffield,
York.
York.
They've got one on Greek Street in
I think
Leeds.
there's a couple in Leeds.
Yeah. They even have their own yard stuff now.
This is when we used to live back that way in Leeds. We love living here now, but the only thing is, we love it because it's quieter over here and away from the city and stuff. But also, we were saying today, there's a few things that we do miss about not living like
A quality
in the city.
Indian.
Well, yeah, quality Indian, because there is one actually. We're actually going next week, and fingers crossed. We've been once, and we've had a couple of nice takeaways. Hopefully next week when we go with Jackie and Richard, our friends.
A lot of the Indian restaurants close by actually don't live or run it out here. They
come
travel
from Bradford and
They
Leeds.
come from Bradford and Leeds every night with their staff to run the restaurant.
Which is nuts.
Bit of a fact.
And then,
But they're still not great to say that they're like Bradford Indians.
like IKEA, there's no IKEAs on the East Coast that I know of.
But there's 3: Leeds, Manchester, and Warrington, all within, and Sheffield, all within like 20, 30 miles of each other,
Or
and none here.
a Costco. We could do with a Costco over here as well. There's just a few things that we miss about not living near to the city, because we were only like 10 minutes from Leeds. You used to work in Leeds, and every day you were in Leeds.
Yeah, and then for 9 years I used to drive through Leeds.
So we like being away from all that hecticness and the when Nick went to the apartment today.
Stop poking me eye.
When Nick went to apartment today, took you an hour, didn't it, to get there?
It took
from
me
my mum's.
from his mum's. It's usually sort of like 25 minutes.
minutes.
It took me an hour. They dig every road up all the time, and then when they fill one hole in, they dig another one up, and it just pisses me off.
So we're always like, when we get back here, we're like, no traffic jams.
You don't get traffic here.
No rush hours here, because it's all a lot quiet, and that's what we like about here. But we just do miss a few things. Right, another one. Chrissy Happy says, I had one of those hose pipes. It triples in length size when it fills with water.
It does. We noticed that.
They're
didn't we?
great. It should work well for the motorhome.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were very impressed with
It
that.
was supposed to be 100 foot, and then we started, and I was like, this is only like 10. And then as soon as we turned it on, it just went, bleh. It were growing like a worm.
David H as well says, where's Batty Brenda? Ages since we've seen her. Hope she's okay and back soon. Missing her laugh. I'm sure. We've just got to get around to arranging
When we can get the bedroom sorted, we'll get them over.
Samantha Hobbs says, I've just come back from Fuerteventura and was surprised how nice the weather was. I'd recommend for the winter, spring, sunshine.
We're going there next January. No, not Fuerteventura, but the Canary Islands.
The Grumpy G says, nice glass of Madrid next to your fish finger sandwich, Nick.
I could just drink one, actually. There's an Amstel in fridge, actually.
One more. Sharon Hash says, oh my God, thought those hedgehogs were snakes.
What hedgehogs?
The ones that we have in as gutters.
Ah, right, okay.
So, there you go. It's been a nice day, actually, today.
Yeah. It's been a bit hectic.
A little bit, but it was nice to get some stuff done as well.
We've kind of gone
We've
from...
done everything that we wanted to do.
We went from here to the cemetery to my cousins to your mum's, from your mum's to the apartment to your mum's, and your mum's back here.
And as long as everything goes to plan, we've got another kind of hectic-ish couple of days. We're going out with the Disney wives tomorrow, unless they stand us up.
Fingers crossed.
What, the stand us up?
Fingers crossed that we're going out with them.
And then the van, Hallelujah, is in on Tuesday. Then we've just got to wait.
Well, we're supposed to be taking it in tomorrow night, but we said we'll take it in Tuesday morning as long as we get up early. And we've checked that it starts, it does.
Because I've had my migraine yesterday and the day before that, we decided to have just a complete day off filming and editing. So I'm like 2 or 3 days behind editing, so I've got to catch
Best get
up.
on with it.
And there you go. Thanks for watching today, guys. Nick is going to finish the vlog.
So if you're new to our channel, guys, don't forget to click the subscribe button, and don't forget earlier on in the vlog when I showed you how to cast to the TV, the QR code on the screen, open your phone, hold it up to the QR code, click the button that pops up, and it will take you to YouTube to subscribe.
And don't forget... Sorry, go on.
Click the notification bell. It will actually tell you when alerts and we get new videos going out. And now our schedule's changed.
That's what I was going to say.
You'll get notifications when the videos go out.
So don't forget, our schedule now is Sundays, Wednesdays and Fridays, 3 days a week.
Yeah.
So we'll see you on the next vlog.
Bye for now.
Bye.